So I thought I'd do a little update on my backyard antenna setup. As we left off, I had my Sharks 20-meter vertical on a ham stick with a radial field, and if you can see, the radials are all torn up and piled up. One of the advantages using Twisted Pair from the Cat 5 is if you kick it, it snaps as opposed to tripping you. But I decided to go ahead and give an inverted V a shot. So here we go. And I know you can't see that because of the trees, but I took my favorite braided pink mason line from Home Depot and some fish weights and chucked them up to right there and tied the end to a tape measure and got my height, so I know it's about 28 feet. Here's my coax. And I've got a tent stake here and my feed lines and an insulator, and this is 22 gauge speaker wire from a local electronics store from Fry's because it was insanely cheap, like 10 cents a foot, and I just peeled it in half. And I like that it's got a little bit of give. That tree actually sways, so having a little bit of stretch doesn't hurt my feelings all that much. So this is a 40-meter inverted V, and if you come to right there, actually you can see it better on this side, that piece of PVC hanging, swaying in the wind, that's a 1-foot piece of PVC I had laying around, and I'm using that as a separator for the 20-meter leg, which is right underneath it. I could get a contrast. So I've got a 20 and a 40 inverted V going to those stakes, going to my center conductor. That's a 50-foot of RG8X. Going into a coupler to another 50-foot. And that is my ugly balun. I still don't know what it actually does, but everyone says you should have one, so there it is. It's a 6-foot diameter circle. And then up into my pass-through, feed-through. And this is a ground leg. I don't keep my antenna connected, but just to have a static block, I've got a wire clipped down into the ground. It's not for lightning. I don't know how effective it actually is, but it's better than not having anything. So when I checked this thing out on my Nano VNA just a second ago, I am under 1.8 across both 20 and 40. And I could get it lower than that if I cared enough. I could fight this thing for a couple of inches and get down to under 1.4, but I'm pretty happy where that's at. So we'll see how she does. Thanks. Bye.